Y'all, I'm out here in Thailand, and in Thailand, there's like eagles flying around all the time, right? And so I saw these eagles, and like it was clearly a male female because they were like spinning around each other. And did you know that eagles have a mating process where the female eagle, she will put the male eagle through a test? She will put him through a challenge. She will have to see if he is worthy. Is he worthy of her time? Is he worthy of her space? Is he worthy of her consideration? Because eagles are powerful birds. She can't just be flying with no Tweety bird. She needs to be flying with a real eagle. So she will pick up a stick and she will fly high in the sky. What she wants to see is he going to follow me, or is he going to try to make me earn him? Is he going to be the lazy eagle who doesn't even want to get up off his feathers and come and pursue me? So she is going to fly with this stick. And then she is going to drop the stick at a certain point of height because she needs to see, what are you made of? Can you catch this stick? Are you really a man? Do you really have the capability to provide? Do you really have the capability of making it happen? And when she drops the stick, she wants to see, can he catch it? And if he does, she's like, okay, I see you. But that's not enough. That's not enough for her. She's going to do it again. She's going to get a bigger stick. She's going to fly even higher. And then she's going to drop the stick because she's thinking, I'm a boss woman. I already have my own. I can already build my own nest. I have my tall tree that I can fly to. Matter of fact, I can fly to altitudes that most birds can't fly to. And I need to make sure that my partner can keep up with me. I don't need a bird that runs out of wind and has asthma at half the altitude that I can fly, and now I have to carry him all the way up to the top. I don't need that. I need a real bird. I need a provider bird. I need a bird that knows how to make it happen. So is that you? And I need a bird that can handle what I can handle. I need a bird that's strong enough to catch me when I fall. I need a bird that's strong enough to build the empire that I'm building. I need a bird that knows how to make it happen. And when I'm tired, he's going to continue to go out there and make it happen. So she takes this big old log and she drops it and she sees, can he catch it? And when he does, great. But y'all know that's still not enough for her. Then she does what's called a death spiral, okay? When she's like, okay, all right, I see that you can catch me. I see that if one of my baby birds fell out the nest, that you could catch my baby bird. I see that you are a strong man bird, but I need to know, are you willing to ride for me, or are you a flaky bird? Are you serious about me? Are you the type of man, bird, that wants to spend the rest of your life with me, exclusively to me? And are you willing to provide and give your life for me? Are you willing to spend your life for me? So she grabs onto the bird and they start this death spiral where they're spiraling in the air all the way from, remember, they're at a high altitude and they're dropping. And he's like, I'm here. I'm here. Even when you're in a bad mood, I'm here. Even when you're scared and not perfect, I'm here. Even when things fall apart, I'm here. Even when you go through the loss of a family member, I'm here. Even when you lose your job, I'm here. Even when you're scared, I'm here. And she will death spiral down to see if he is going to ride with her. And at the end, just before they hit the ground, she will let go. And that is the moment when she determines he is worthy of her. She's not giving her bird parts in her body to a bird who hasn't proven himself worthy. But here we are, as women, talking about going on a date, trying to qualify for a man, okay? We over here cooking and making sandwiches and taking men to the airport and driving over to their house and bringing food for them. And when they lose their job, when they're not even our man, we are sitting there supporting them and offering to pay the tip on a date, talking about you as a professional, successful woman who owns her own house, who has her own car, who makes it happen. You're part of different organizations. You have your own thing going on, and you talk about, I'm just a simple girl. Money doesn't matter to me. Money doesn't matter. I just want a good man. I just want a man who's gonna love me right. And then you wonder why you end up attracting these meaty back gremlins who can't do anything for you, who are draining you, who you can't build anything with, who you can't even have a legitimate conversation with and plan for the future with. No, ma'am. It's a no, ma'am. It's time out, ladies. It's time out for you to stop settling. This is not the same dating game. Everybody thinks that they can play it cheap and that they can just look at a bunch of free videos, that they can just be themselves, even though themselves is hurt, even though themselves has unhealed trauma, even though themselves, as successful as you are, don't feel like you're enough, don't feel pretty enough, don't feel good enough. You're always trying to overachieve to prove your worth and your value. You're constantly trying to be a perfectionist. Everything has to be perfect. Everything has to be perfect because deep down inside, you don't feel like you are enough. And you are going out in this dating world with more men who don't know how to be men. They're not raised like our granddaddies and our great granddaddies and like our fathers were raised. It's not the same. It's like you are walking through a dating landmine and you have no guidance. You have no direction. You have no formula. You have no intentions. And I see this over and over again, women getting blown up over and over again because they keep following their heart. You keep listening to all the people lying on the internet talking about, when me and my husband, we met and we had sex on the first night. Like, why would you want to admit that? Ew. Like, no ma'am. What? So you're proud that you had sex with a complete stranger. And then 9 times out of 10, it was a nightmare. Like, if they're still together and they're happy, they had to go through hell. And they're on the internet, like, proudly boasting that I had sex with my man in the first night. Like, ma'am, that's not cute. They're over here because misery loves company, telling women that just live your life. Do what you want to do. You can have sex with whoever you want to because it doesn't matter how long you wait. It doesn't mean he's going to stay. I didn't know that we were giving up our sacred bodies to just any kind of Build-A-Bear because we are worried about how he's going to respond to us versus how we are going to respond to ourselves. Like, I don't give a damn if he likes me or not, if he stays or not. I care about how I feel about me. I care about how he's draining my energy. I care about STDs, sexually transmitted demons. When you are sleeping with these men without putting them through the test, without properly vetting them, ladies, they are taking your life force. They are taking your youth. They are taking your energy. They are taking your peace. They are taking your time. They are stealing from you. Your sacred waters are worth y'all don't even understand. Some men will harness, they will have sex with you and harness your energy and go out and make billion-dollar business deals because they understand the power of what's between your legs, but you don't. And they will use what they're taking from you for their advantage and to control you. It's not just sex. It's not. And when you have sex with a man too soon, according to Don Maslar, who studied this, the science ladies show that it interrupts his vasopressin production. What is vasopressin? Vasopressin is his bonding hormone. This is what causes him to bond to you, to want to protect, to want to provide for you.